Time is a really recurring issue in emails that athletes send to me, and so much so we ended up naming our training system after it. It was this recurring theme where people would write in and say, firstly, I just don't have enough time, it seems, in my life to fit in work and family and all my other commitments and yet still do the training I'm told that I need to do for 70.3 and Ironman distance racing. So often people will have read a book or seen an article in a magazine saying, you know, to get really good at Ironman, you're going to have to do 20-25 hours a week of training. It's just not been the case for the athletes that we've coached. It's possible to do it in much, much less time. The second aspect of time that's a big challenge for people is flexibility with the training plan. If they've been given a pre-printed plan and they don't have the time on a certain day to fit something in, say they've got a bike session scheduled and they just haven't got a chance to do it because they're away with work, people really struggle to know how to prioritize the time and what to change around and whether they should just stick that session in again tomorrow or whether they should skip that session altogether. So flexibility is a really big challenge as well that affects people's use of time. And the third aspect of time that's a big deal is whether our training should change at different times of the year. And our answer is yes, absolutely. We really believe it should do. Your training is going to be completely different in winter. It's going to have totally different focuses in terms of the intensity you'll be training out on the bike, the swim and the run. And that'll change going into spring and that'll change going into summer. Or if you want to think of it, it's going to change as it gets closer to your goal race. So that reoccurring aspect of time was so important and it was so prevalent in emails we were getting. That's what inspired us to name the time training system the way it is. Now, we came up with what we call the 4 pillars, standing for testing, intelligent use of intensity, mindset, and effective effort. We came up with those afterwards, but it was this underlying theme of people don't have enough time, they don't know how to use the time, and they don't know how best to be flexible with the time that inspired us to come up with this idea. So if this has been something that's challenged you as well, maybe we can help you. Drop us a comment underneath this video and let us know the challenges that you've been facing.